got a mic on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
I should have brought up.
Okay, go for it, eh? Go for it.
Okay. I'd like to welcome you to the La Raza bookstore Chicano High School exhibit. Henry will explain more to what's happening. Take it, Henry.
This is the first Chicano High School art exhibit. Spring, May 1982. Sacramento, Calipas. Kind of like, before we get into this, I'd like to kind of give my impression of just the idea of having the art exhibit and people bringing stuff in. It's great. I wish that I had had the opportunity when I was in high school to at least try to express something artistically, drawing graphically. And here it is, and it's the first one, and I'm looking forward to the next one too. I was very excited and very impressed even when I first came in the bookstore. And they looked like jewels on the wall, the way Louis the Foot matted them, framed them. It's beautiful. It's really nice. What you're going to see is only a part, and I imagine not even the tip of the iceberg of the artistic ability that's in our community amongst the vatos and the vatas, the Chicanos and the Chicanas. It's amazing, you know. I've been an artist now nearly 14 years, and I've seen, you see the artistic expression of the Anglo community, and it's there, but for me, being Raza and seeing all this out here, and as you're going to see, some of these drawings are very, very fine. They're excellent. They're beautiful. And to my feeling, they rate with some of the masters. Monet, you'll see a drawing in here, just a few lines, and it tells you the whole story. Claude Monet, like that. As I was saying, this is only the tip of the iceberg, even if less than that, because these are the only people that brought something in. Everything that's out there, I just know there's more out there that a lot of the homeboys, homegirls that thought, oh, mine's not good enough. Mine's not good enough, I hope that this videotape will kind of encourage people to see it, to encourage other youth in the community to, submit it next time. Go for it, the Raza bookstore, next spring.
We're going to cut for a minute. Here we are at the first place winners. Rafael Regalado.
This from McClatchy High School, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rafael Regalado. This one is significant in that, not in that it won first place, that's one aspect of it, but that two Regalado brothers, the only ones who, throughout the exhibit here, a family, in other words, exhibiting their work together. And the way it turned out, they got tied for first place. So this is Rafael Regalado. It's looks like a felt pen drawing on material. Again, unusual in that his two works here, the one that you'll see in a few minutes, his two works that he submitted into the exhibit are the only ones done on material, on cloth. And it has a really nice feel and easy lightness in the color. And also, just by seeing that's Franklin Boulevard, it's more barrio, it's not from LA, it's not from someone saying it's from here. It's frankly, and this is the second one that we're showing you by Ralph Regalado, tied first place winner. Again, it's a drawing on cloth and material. And I think the coloration here is much more intense, perhaps. I think perhaps you might have done this one second. But to me, it looks like a view of Miller Park. The cars in the line, and the cars themselves are very, very well done. the coloration in the sky, the texture of the sky, and the care and execution of putting on the color on material. There's a lot of technical ability about it, technical almost proudness. That he's proud of what he's doing. I guess. What are you doing? Oh, and right here, right here, we have his name.
What is this?
This is a third entry by Ralph Regalado, pen and ink drawing. It's, you can see a lot of work in the texture of the shadowing, in the flower, in the butterfly, and in the words "Viva la Raza." It's like a, well, obviously it's a statement and of pride in Califas, in low riding, and the beauty of nature through the flower, and also the struggle of life symbolized by the cross, and also the man and woman, the family, the butterfly, symbol of sacrifice, and Viva la Raza. Picture by Elias Regalado, brother of Rafael. There are a couple things happening here, not only the artwork itself, but also the matting of the piece and the framing. Once again, they were done by Louis Gonzalez. His excellent eye, excellent technician, and how he uses even the color of the mat to complement the picture. Here we see a group of 4 homeboys and cassette player that is often seen, it's visible, it's out there. It's music, Some about Chicanos got to flow with music, live with music. It's exciting, it's beautiful. Here we see, a couple homeboys, abrazándose. It's good, it's strong, female. The guy back here just kind of kicking back, something to drink. The vato here is just really proud of what he's got on. Maybe his old lady made him, his mom, or a friend of his. It's a very good picture. To me, this is one of the things with Raphael's that brighten up the exhibit, that it's in color and that it's also so beautifully framed.
Okay. On our last picture here, we have Elias again with 2 cholos from the neighborhood feeling a little bit together and tight, and it's very reminiscent of all our own lives. But one thing I wanted to mention was the Regalado brothers are both from students at McClatchy High School and have the same art instructor who's somewhat been instrumental in inspiring them to produce their art. And I'd like to commend Hector Gonzalez from McClatchy High School on that.
You'll almost find everybody sitting by his own furniture as well at Millville Schools and News and downtown Millville. California's weather.
Yeah.
It's a picture by Richard Camargo. He's a 2nd place winner. He submitted 3 works of art. This first one you're seeing here, it's in pencil. And again, it's feeling, not just seeing the picture, but the total thing, the frame, the matting. It all ties in together. It's very clean, smooth. The texture in the hair, in the rendering of the woman's body here, it's all really nice. The centering on the eagle.
She's a 10 and 5 foot 5. This is pricing
is Richard Camargo from Hiram Johnson High School. This is a drawing by Robert Weisar. Unique in the exhibit in that it's been decoupaged. It'll last forever. Myself as an artist, as I see it, I feel kind of strongly about this one because of the boldness of the use of the red. It's just boom, it's right there, and also in the center, the yellow on the Chavala's blouse. It says something about Robert himself, as I know him. The brief experience that I've had in talking to him and just kind of working with him a little bit. This is Robert, and I was really glad to see that he submitted one of his works. As I understand it, if he had submitted more, the judges wanted to see more of what he did. And I think he could have gotten a further place in as far as prizes. Hopefully next year, he'd be encouraged, along with all the other people who've exhibited and those who didn't submit something, be encouraged to put out some of their work so the Raza can see it, the community can see it. Robert Weisar goes to McClatchy High School. This is a watercolor submitted by Sarah Montecon from McClatchy. This is Marlene Fuentes from Burbank High School. Marlene did, looks like a Crayola drawing. It's very nice, and it's very simple in its statement, and it has a really good feeling about it. Marlene Fuentes. This is Marlene Fuentes again. This drawing is kind of special to me because it feels like it's at night. The work was done to represent at a night time. We even see the stars and moon in the sky. It's Marlene Fuentes. This is Leo Salas. I think it's really good. It's an exercise in a way to copy the work of other people and try your hand yourself. Try your technique, try yourself. And Leo Salas here did a very fine job. And with the experience that he's gained, he'll be able to continue further, and the time will come when his thoughts and his feelings will manifest themselves through the technique of learning from other artists. Marlene Fuentes again. This is Marlene Fuentes again from Burbank High School. This is Christina Salazar from McClatchy High School. She's done a pencil drawing of perhaps a patron saint of hers or her mother's, or to me it looks like it might be St. George. Christina Salazar. This is Christina Salazar again, a pencil drawing. It's very light, very delicate. It expresses love, cariño, afección, amor. Christina Salazar. This is Tony Vargas from American Legion High School. Tony Vargas. Vincent Martinez from American Legion High School. Patrick P. Soriano, Norte del Rio High School. This is another of Patrick's drawings, Patrick Soriano. This is the third of Patrick's drawings that he submitted. Patrick Soriano. Tecon from McClatchy High School. From Sacra High. Again, from Sacra High. This is a work of Leo Salas. This is a pencil drawing by Rudy Leyva. This is a pencil drawing by Leo Salas entitled Don't Let No One Get You Down. Picture by Fausta Romo from Sacra High. Fausta Romo, she's one of the few artists to submit 4 entries. Fausta Romo. This is Fausta Romo again. A very, very fine drawing. It impressed me when I first saw it. I first kind of really looked at it, and enough to call up Fausta and ask her some questions about even the color of the lead that she's using, because lead at times has a tendency to fade over time, and her drawing is so light and delicate. You know, I don't want it to disappear. Sure, I'm certain that it won't, but just a concern in the quality of her work. You know, it impressed me so much that I asked Fausta if she would let me do a painting of her drawing here, and she agreed to. She consented. It's Fausta Romo. And the last of Fausta's is a pen and ink drawing of a panda bear. It's playful, it's nice. There's a very playful feeling about it. Fuzzy, woolly. This is a work by Cristina Salazar, again from McClatchy High School. Drawing by Vincent Martinez from American Legion High School. Oh yeah. A little painting and also a ceramic sculpture of Pachuco. It's by El Gangster from McClatchy High School. Drawing on a t-shirt by Paul Perez. This last drawing is by Vincent Martinez from American Legion High School.
Excuse me while I throw it. What are we still talking about though? Now this concludes our presentation. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was something that we really worked hard on. It took a lot of coordination and organization, and we're pretty proud of it. A lot of the youngsters really got into it and gave us a good show. It's well worth preserving in this manner. I'd like to turn the closing statements over to my associate here, who's also the curator of our gallery here, and the director of the Aslan Dance Company, which we sponsor and which we co-sponsor with the California Arts Council. As you see, Henry's a little bit of a hand. But we're really proud of the show. This is put on by La Raza Bookstore and co-sponsored by the County of Sacramento. Thank you for doing our show.
And for my part, you know, it's very exciting to see this, and it will continue. The excitement begin to generate just from this exhibit. The bookstore was privileged to award the winners on TV, and it's a moment in their lives, I'm sure, that they'll remember. Hopefully there'll be other times when they can also win prizes, but I'm sure there's a lot of artists out there, Chicanos, artistas, toltecas, who are doing what they should be doing. And as easily as our cameraman, Tomas Banderas, draws, as I tell him, he breathes across the paper and it's done. And it's easy as that, you know, that's the facility they have, that's the technique they have, that's the discipline that they've had to accomplish these drawings and many others that will be coming in through future art exhibits. My prayers, my good energies, all my best wishes to all the artists who submitted things and who will submit their work for the community to see. It's beautiful. Henry Ortiz at La Raza Bookstore. Thank you very much.
Barrio Cinco Productions, Inc.
Barrio Cinco?
Well, that was